Okay, so on the color camera, first there's this little blue lens that comes on the camera. Make sure to peel that off. When that's on there, it's black and white. If you take that off and unplug the camera and plug it back in, a lot of times your color will pop back on. Now, if it doesn't, we're gonna move into our second step. So that is, with this toggle switch, we gotta make sure the camera is set to the right setting. So you push that toggle in once, you're gonna go to System, and you're gonna make sure the output is on TVI right there in the analog mode. If it's not, you just move over, get it to where it's at TVI and 5 megapixels, 20 frames per second. Go to confirm, and you just push and hold the button in, it'll reset the camera. So because it's already on TVI, we're good to go. So we're gonna just hit return, and then we're gonna back out of this menu, return, and exit. Okay, so if it's still in black and white at this point, we can go to the DVR, and you're gonna click on right click, you're gonna go to setup, and you're gonna go to device. Once you're in device, you're gonna just click this type, and if it's one single camera, you can just change the camera here, and then change that to TVI, and then hit apply. So this should be on auto, and it should run fine on auto, but every once in a while the camera needs to be set to TVI. So try that, just do it, by single camera that's black and white, go to TVI, and then hit apply. And then it'll change it, and hit OK. So now our camera's in color, and it was in black and white before. That should take care of any issues. So step one, make sure that your lens cover is off. Reset the camera, and that may do that. It may come up in color like it's supposed to. If you have a wire issue, like this is an old wire right here, so if I move it, sometimes it'll go out, and see, so it just went to black and white again. But if I unplug it and plug it back in, it should come back in color because the camera's resetting. So, and if that's the case, check your ends and make sure that you're there. See, now we're back in color. So I gotta fix this wire here, because if it's not a good connection, sometimes it'll do it. I just did it again. But now we're back in color. So step one, make sure your lens cover's off, check your power and your connection. Step two is go to your camera and make sure it's in TVI. Step three is make sure your DVR is in auto or TVI. And then, again, at that point, you should have it back to color. If not, then you may want to check your power end and your coax end to make sure you have a good connection. And that may take care of it.